What's up, guys? Welcome to part 4 of the Moto trailer build. Today we're going to be doing the install of the AC. So this is it right here. It's Vremi, I guess is the way you pronounce this. Heather bought it off of Amazon for, how much did you pay for it?
Like $250.
$250? And I want to say it's 10,000 BTUs. So basically, the way I'm thinking is I don't want to drill a hole because you have to have a vent for to blow the hot air out. So I don't want to drill a hole through the walls itself. I'm going to drill a hole into the floor. But what I'm going to do is I'll show you. Let me grab a piece real quick. Alright, so this right here is basically designed to sit into your window, because this is actually made for like a bedroom. So this is designed to sit into your window. Your window shuts down to here. Then you vent it out like so. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to cut a hole into the floor right here, somewhere in this area. I haven't specifically designated a spot for it, but it's going to be somewhere within this region right here. So then this will be able to vent out, right, like so. But we're not going to be using the AC all the time, and I don't want to leave that exposed. So what I'm going to be doing is building, say this is not attached anymore, and now you have a hole in your floor. What I'm going to be doing is building a latch door, like a hatch door, that's going to shut on top of this. And it's going to be on a hinge, so you can open it and shut it, and then it's going to be weather stripped all the way around. So I've already got the piece cut here. I've already got the piece cut for the hinge. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting those. And then I'm going to start drilling the hole. This really isn't a really hard process. Most of the things are measuring so I don't hit any beams that are on the floor. I want it to be solid, just nothing but wood that I'm drilling through. Got to paint these. Got to figure out whether the hinge is going to go this way or that way. Most likely I think this way is more reasonable. So this will basically slide through here and you'll be able to hook it up even with the bikes in the trailer. That was the idea. Originally I thought about putting it right here and having the latch like right here, so when the bikes are out of the trailer, you would have that hatch door right there and it'd be kind of hidden anyway. But I thought, well, what if we ever camp inside the trailer with the bikes? So I want to be able to use the AC with the bikes in, worst case scenario. So we'll be doing it over here. So let's go ahead and get to painting this, and then we'll skip forward to when I drill the hole, cut out the hole, and then we'll start really getting this thing in there. You gonna help?
All right, so Max is here to help.
You gonna help us, Max?
All right, let's do this.
All right, start it up. Jigsaw. That's the rough cut. And then we're gonna have to clean it up. Make sure this fits through. Fits.
Perfect.
Seals really tight, actually. Obviously there's gonna be, this piece is gonna be in there over the hole, and then that's gonna sit there. So it's basically gonna sit like that. But then we're gonna build the latch door to cover that up, so it's not, just an exposed hole all the time. You don't want creepy crawlies crawling into your tent and or camper.
I've already got one.
We do?
I do.
Me? I'm the creepy crawly. All right, so that's the rough cut. I'm gonna trim it out just a little bit, clean up the lines just a little bit. I'm not really worried about what it looks like, but I just want to make sure it's gonna fit in there nice and snug. And yeah, that's the rough cut. I'm gonna clean it up, and then we're gonna get to building the door, and I'll show you guys what it looks like from there.
So that would be the second hole that you've cut into this trailer now.
Actually, third hole I've cut in. No, fourth hole I've cut into this trailer. I cut the 2 D-rings also.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
5 holes I've cut in this trailer. All right, a couple hours later. We didn't film a whole lot of the process, but we're gonna show you how we ended up doing everything. So here's the door. So I basically just cut the door to fit. I had to raise it up a little bit because I put weather stripping here. So I put a couple pieces of weather stripping here so they're level. Otherwise this one will be really far down, and then this one will be sticking up and it just wouldn't hold the way it should be. So basically I just cut the pieces of plywood. It's a 1/4 inch plywood. Cut it, Heather painted it for me, and while I was working on cutting out the hole and everything. So basically I have it on a little latch system. So it is very tight. So lifts up like that. Everything's weather stripped. Very easy to put back on. It is super tight, so it's very well sealed. Because when we're not using this, we're going to be using, most likely we'll be using heat, you know, in the winter months, in Florida, the winter months. I want to be able to seal it off to where things can't come in, heat and cool air can't come in. So yeah, so I'll basically go ahead and show you how we have this attached. So this stays in place, this flips up. You got your AC right here. Snapped in place. As you can see, show all the way around. It is very tightly sealed all the way around. And another little tip is I put butyl tape all the way around this before I screwed it down, which makes this basically airtight to the floor. You can kind of see it pushing out a little bit, which I'm not really worried about because that's the way butyl tape works. It pushes out from the seams and it seals it, so you don't have to caulk it or anything like that. We did that on the roof vent as well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fire this baby up. Let's go ahead and close this. We're gonna do a little test. It is 87 degrees in here right now. It's in the mid 80s outside, so it's a really good day to test this baby out. We got a track day coming up in a week or so, 2 weeks. And so yeah, we want to make sure this baby's gonna be putting out some cold air if we get there and it's 90 degrees outside. So, all right, go ahead and turn her on. So on our AC unit, you can see it's kind of digital in the front right here. So 64, I believe, is the lowest it goes. And then if you want to maintain, say at like 70, you can raise it back up. So I'm just going to put it down to 60. Can you see what can you see in there? Just the fan? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put it down to 64. I'm going to close the back door. I'm going to close this, close the roof vent. Like I said, it's 87 degrees in here. This measures the temperature inside the trailer. So 87 degrees right now. We're going to leave it for about, I don't know, an hour or so. Let it cool down and shut the back door. And it is sitting in the sun, so this is like perfect conditions to try it out. So it's blowing pretty icy cold right now. So you can do Celsius too on this one. I haven't really played with it a whole lot, but this is, I just know the lowest is 64. You probably don't want to run it at 64 all the time because you could maybe, you know, freeze it. But I'm going to put it down to 64 right now, leave it for an hour, and, you know, overnight you shouldn't need to crank this thing up that high anyway. You have a fan speed. I think this is also, you can stop the fan and make it blow in a certain direction. It also has a timer, so there's a 1 hour timer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, holy cow, 12, 13, 14, 15. How do you?
I'm assuming that's minutes.
It is hours. It went to 24 hours. 3, 4, and back to nothing. So we don't want to put it on a timer. We just want to have the fan up on full blast, down to 64, and what is the mode? Okay. Anyways, we're still playing with this, learning. So we're going to leave it at 64, close the doors, and we'll get back to you real quick and show you what temperature it ends up being for just 1 hour of cool time. All right. Cool. Let's lock her up. What's up, guys? Welcome to the very end of this part 4 series of the motorcycle trailer build. We kind of lost track of time. Went on a bicycle ride, came back. So this thing's been sitting for hours and I don't know what the temperature is inside. All I know is right now it's about 84. It got up to like 87 today, so pretty warm. So let's check it out. All right, first of all, it's super dark. So let me put the lights on real quick. All right, boom, we got lights. All right, so outside temperature is about 84 right now, and we're looking at 68.9 on the interior of this trailer. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think it's gonna maintain that throughout a hot summer day. The humidity is pretty low right now, so I'm super happy with 68, man. This is colder than the house is right now. So, yeah, it's a Vremi 10,000 BTU, and like I said, this is a 6x12 trailer. I did insulate the ceilings. I've insulated and sealed off every possible air gap I can possibly find. There were some spots down here where some wiring came through. Ended up sealing off those. So I'm super stoked with this, guys. So Vremi 10,000 BTUs, and like I said, I don't know how long it's been going, but it's down to 69.1 degrees right now, and it's been going probably, I don't know, probably 3 hours or so, but 84 out right now, so I'm happy with that. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace, and we'll see you in the next video.